Hello everyone, I'm Manisha. Welcome back to our channel, YourPedia Job Applications and Job Preparations. We are once again back with the new job opportunities from AI Engineering Service Limited. So, AI Engineering Service Limited is welcoming a new recruitment talents. So, by this application, so here they are allowing 40 new job vacancies. So, before going into the job vacancies and recruitment and the process or the qualifications needed, the age criteria, is there any reservations allowed or not? So before going into each and every details of this, let's know about AI Engineering Service Limited. So AI Engineering Service Limited is the government profitable undertaken project. So in this project, in this Southern Region project, so here it is approved by the largest DGCA MRO in India, which is specialized in maintaining, repairing of the aircraft and aircraft components. So this is about AI Engineering Service Limited. Let's go into the deep of the walk-ins which are allowed and the dates which are mentioned about this recruitment. So here, vacancies are walk-ins in this schedule are, so name of the post or trades are aircraft technician, which is B1 grade. For the vacancies available for this particular aircraft technician B1 grade is 25 and aircraft technician B2 grade is 50. So total number of vacancies is 40. So here walk-in, location, date, time is also mentioned with the reservations availability and all. So here for the walk-in location of aircraft technician B and B1 and B2 is as for the walk-in in Chennai 25th April 2024. The walk-in in Bangalore, which is held on 29th April 2024, and in Hyderabad location the walk-in held as 2nd May 2024. So the reporting timings at all locations will be the same, which is 9 to 12. So here the reservations available, which is, so as per the reservations as we go, so here SC, ST, OBC and EWS reservations will be applicable as per the government policies. So only these caste or these reservations as per the government policies and each and every rules and regulations were performed, and rest of all the reservations are not applicable in this particular job application. So as we go to the next requirements for the all posts listed above. For aircraft technician B1 and B2, the requirements, what the candidates who are applying should be eligible and all will be, let's see here. Here the maximum age limit is as on 1st April 2024. General EWS should be 35 years. OBC should be 38 years. SC or ST should be minimum, like maximum of 40 years of age relaxation to the ex-serviceman will be permitted as per the government. So here, as we go, each and every caste has a different reservation process. If the candidate is from general EWS, so general or EWS, 35 years is the maximum age limit. If the candidate is from OBC, 38 years is the maximum age limit. If the candidate is from SC or ST, 40 years is the maximum age limit. So as we go to the reservation candidates, like these are the reservations applicable as per the age limit. If we go to the ex-servicemen, so here for the ex-servicemen, as per the government directions or government rules, the reservation of age relaxation will be applicable. So here, duration of the contract fixed. So here, so this is based upon the contract. So here as we go, this particular recruitment is done on the contract basis. So let's go to the duration of the contract. Fixed term contract would be initially for the period of 5 years. So here the contract will be fixed for the 5 years of the duration. So and extendable for the further period of 5 more years up to 50 years of age, depending upon the recruitment of the company and the performance of the candidate. So as we can see here, first this contract based recruitment is done for 5 years. If the candidate is eligible and if it is reliable, then the company may extend the contract up to 5 years, 5 more years until the candidate is of 58 years. So as per the norms, so here the minimum will be minimum pay policy according to the company policies, norms, rules and regulations. it will be 27,940 rupees at the time of joining, and will be increased furthermore according to the candidate's eligibility. So selection process, as we go to the selection process over here, selection process will be through the process of primarily screening, technical assessment and interview in 2 stages. Those who are qualified in first stage of Bangalore, Chennai and Hyderabad for the aircraft technician B1 or B2, vacancies will be required. Attend the second stage at the Hyderabad. So here, as we have mentioned before, the walk-ins will be held in Bangalore, Chennai and Hyderabad, 3 different locations in 3 different dates. So the candidates who are eligible for in the first stage, who are qualified, so those candidates will be attending the second stage of the interview, which is held in Hyderabad, not in all 3 locations but only in Hyderabad. So here, as we go into the details of eligibility and experience criteria, so for the aircraft technician B1, so here for the all candidates or other than ex-servicemen, so they even mentioned here other than ex-servicemen, AEM diploma or certified in aircraft maintenance engineering with 2 to 3 years of experience is needed. With that, post qualification required for this is within 5 years. So experience is also required. Freshers are not allowed. So the candidate must have minimum 1 year of aviation experience, and that too, or successful in completion of national appreciation with the hands-on working with aviation industry. So at least the candidate should have minimum 1 year of experience, or they should have a certification with their hands, a certification of hands on aircraft. So at least the certification of 1 year experience is required. With the aviation experience carried out will be checked and test the eligibility of the candidate over here. So as we go to the next one, here, if it is for the, we have learned for the except for the ex-serviceman, this diploma certification is needed. If the person is an ex-serviceman, successful completion of group 1 and or second group 2 or 4 years of course and diploma or equivalent qualification diploma in engineering of airframes or engineering trades conduct in India Air Force and Indian Army, or acceptable qualification by DGCA for fulfill of eligibility recruitment is required. If the person is of ex-serviceman who is applying, so for them at least the hands on the aircraft in Indian Army or Indian Air Force is required, but with an approval of DGCA. So as we go to the aircraft technician B2, for all candidates other than ex-serviceman, AME diplomas or certification in aircraft maintenance with 2 to 3 years of experience is required. The candidate must have 1 year of aviation experience, and or if the candidate don't have any aircraft experience, or so then a certificate from DGCA will be approved, like a certification from DGCA, or the candidate should have the hands-on certificate of the aircraft is also required. With that also the selection process will be depending upon the candidate eligibility or further approval. So for the person is an ex-serviceman, successful completion of group 1 or group 2 or 4 years of diploma is required in aviation engineering. So if not that the person should also have hands-on aircrafts in Indian Army or Indian Air Force with the approval of DGCA certification is required. So this is the qualification details. As we go to the next one, so interested candidates will be who are meeting the above eligibility criteria must be applying for this particular job application. If the candidates have applied or mentioned the fake details, then the government will be taking the action according to the legal policy procedure. They'll be furthering moving according to legal procedures, and the candidates will be debarred or suspended for the further examinations which is conducted by the government. So here, as we the candidates have to bring the following original documents on the day of the walk-in along with the set of self-assisted copies. So what are the documents which the candidate should be bringing on the day of the walk-ins? So it will be mentioned here. All original qualifications which is educational or technical certification which is eligible for the particular criteria. So here the original experience certification, proof of the date of birth. The proof of the date of birth can also be date of birth certificate, or the 10th certificate will also can be considered as the date of birth, proof for the date of birth certification. So here proof for the permanent or present and permanent. If the person is staying in the permanent address, so the proof should be required. If the person had the permanent address separate and the present address separate, they should be having the proof of permanent and also present address. And 2 recent passport size photos. ID proof like PAN, Aadhaar, driving license or passport etc. will also can be either of it will also be accepted. Non-refundable application and the process fee which is of 1000 rupees for the general category and EWS and OBC category candidates. 500 rupees for SC, ST and ex-serviceman candidates. So here, next is service discharge book, which is if they are ex-servicemen, they have already worked in army or Air Force, that service discharge book will be the proof that they have worked in army or Air Force or any other government services, guarding services. So here, caste certification, if above we have also having mentioned saying that there are reservations available for SC, ST, EWS and OBC candidates. If they belongs to any of this category, then they have to bring the caste certification which will be helpful to recognize the caste and have an eligibility, may have the eligibility for the further reservation category. So EWS certification if applicable. So as we go to the next one, walk-in dates and locations, as we have furtherly discussed, let's again discuss it once more. So here 25th April 2024, Chennai will be the location of this particular date, which is a walk-in address will be DGM Engineering Office AIESL New Integrated Service Complex, Chennai. So 29th 2024, Bangalore, the address will be Air Conference Room, 2nd floor, Alpha 3. So International Airport, Bangalore. So this will be the address for the Bangalore. If it is for Hyderabad, 2nd May 2024 will be the walk-in date in Hyderabad. AIESL MRO near gate number 3, Shamshabad Rajiv Gandhi International Airport will be the location for the walk-in in Hyderabad. So as for the walk-in, if you are going for the walk-in interview of a southern region which is Hyderabad based, like Bangalore, Chennai and Hyderabad, is an any independent recruitment exercise for the similar category based on AIESL. So everything, each like first stage will be held in their origin locations like Hyderabad, Bangalore and Chennai. So for the second stage, which is who are qualified for the first stage of interview, second stage will be held in Hyderabad, which is southern region. So here, so the candidates who are applying for this particular recruitment should be going or hearing, should be clear about this particular recruitment, which may help them to have an access for a detailed recruitment process which is going to be done. So here, so recent not more than 3 months old photo, passport size photo which they are bringing, not more than 3 months old, should be brought up with a color passport size photo. So nearly space provided in the application form. So it should be in the size where the space should have been provided in the application form. So candidates belong to OBC category, the time of walk-in should be submitted self-assisted photocopy for the non-creamy layer certification recently issued. So authorized format should be also brought up. With that, application should be ensured that they have fulfilled the eligibility criteria as on 1st April 2024. Other particular furnished should be corrected and all aspects. Self-assisted copy should be also bought for SC, ST and OBC categories. So here, as we go for the reservation and ex-serviceman categories, which is where reservations are applicable. So here in this, what happens is like the candidates who are applying, who feels that they are eligible for this particular job category, they should bring their certification according to the government provide caste certification, which proves that they belong to that particular caste which is mentioned in the reservation category. If they are ex-servicemen, they should bring their ID proof which can help them to make, like they have released from their post, so they should bring their passbook. So according to this, the reservations will be applicable. And also photocopies which we are bringing, photocopies should be not old, more than 3 months old. And apart from the photocopies and this, they should bring their qualification samples, which are the certifications like 10th diploma or graduation, any of the educational certifications should be originally brought. So while applying, they should apply with the scanned copies. While to the walk-in interviews, so walk-in interviews, what they have to bring is, they have to bring the original copies to the walk-in interviews, which proves that you are the person who is handling it. So that's it about this particular job recruitment. All the best for the candidates who are applying for this particular job recruitment. So as it is a walk-in interview, though there are 2 particular stages of this walk-in interview. So the candidates who are selected, only 4 members, only 40 job vacancies were available for this particular job recruitment. 15 is for category B, which is aircraft technician B2, and 25 is for aircraft technician B1. So here, don't miss the time, date and as per the location mentioned. So the timings were the same for all 3 locations, but the dates were different for all 3 locations. Make sure you see about the dates and which area you belong to, which area you want to attend for the interview of stage 1, and make sure you are there before half an hour of the given time. Along with that, all the best for this job recruitment. Thank you. Have a nice day.